Hello, Jacob here again. Today we're going to do another episode of The Spotlight. Today we're looking at a game called Pivot Pilot. This is a game which came out on the 7th of January 2017. It's a game which has not got really much attention at all. It's only got 2 user reviews on Steam. So it kind of came out to no real fanfare at all, which is why I decided to do a video about it. It is currently it's actually got 5% off on the launch. It's £4.99, so about $8 or so. I played a little bit of the game. It's made by a studio called Deadspot Games. I played a little bit of it. I'm going to get back into it and show it off, because it's alright, this game, especially for the price. So yeah, this is the these are the levels here. I've created these 10 levels here. There's actually 40 levels in the game, it seems. There's also these kind of hidden levels up here, these kind of secret levels you can find inside each stage. We've created these. So let's start here and show off the game. Okay, so we're controlling this character here, and we're also controlling this arm. Basically, the point of each stage is to get the, as you can see on the end of that arm, there's that kind of white ball, that kind of orb at the end of the end of the arm, and your objective is to kind of get the ball towards that kind of white area there on the left, you can see. And usually there's like some sort of, we died. There's obviously some sort of barrier. There's barriers in the way and traps to kind of stop you. And you have to use the character up here to disable the laser beams or whatever in order to get the orb to the goal and then move on to the next stage. So I think we're going to have to jump down. There we go. You can double jump playing as the character here. The game doesn't have much of a story. The game does have a little bit of a cutscene at the beginning, but it's not really much of a kind of story or anything. I can't even remember what it is. I think like there's some weird. I actually can't remember what the cutscene was at the beginning. But so you're like teleported to find some weird thing in the forest or something, but we end up here for some reason. This is a switch you can press. Not sure what it's doing though. Okay, so that's turning something off down here by the looks of it. Okay, that's turning off the laser beams over there. But each stage is kind of a little kind of mini puzzle that you kind of have to solve. So working on the snow, these kind of snow. I think that's snow on the floor, but these kind of slow you down, so you walk a bit slower. Okay, I see what to do here. So you have to position the arm. So basically, the white orb. Our character up here can stand on it. Then you can use the arm to kind of move your character around the stage. So like I said, each stage is kind of a little kind of mini puzzle you have to kind of solve. So over here we have to move the arm back and forth here. Move that to around. Shit, backed out. I probably should have left it there actually. Yeah, kind of move the arm there, then we will be able to jump on it. I guess that's what we have to do. Although those laser beams are going to come back, so we have to be pretty damn quick. Although we can turn them back off again, can't we, when we jump down? Yeah, we can do. But yeah, the game is kind of a mix of kind of platforming and light puzzle solving. I'd say each kind of room. The actual puzzle solving is not that difficult. The game's kind of challenge comes more on just kind of nailing the platforming. I find, and also just kind of doing things in the right order and in the right amount of time. Like actually knowing how to beat the stage. I'm having trouble getting up here. There we go. Actually beating the stage, actually kind of figuring out how to beat it isn't that difficult. It's just actually executing the solution is the actual difficult part, I find. So try again. So let's move this up here. There we go. Put that about there. That should be alright. Just press the switch again. We have to be quick now to get down there. Pack that up. So there are no checkpoints or anything in the stage. Once you die, you go back to the beginning every time. It's actually a little bit of a pain in the ass, because there are some stages where the platforming is actually quite tricky. The final stage of the first kind of world, I guess, is quite hard because it's actually quite a cool level, but in that stage you have to kind of platform your way across the stage, and at the same time you have to move the arm, but you can't actually see the arm because obviously there are these saw blades kind of chasing you through the stage, so you can't actually see the arm when you're moving it. So you have to kind of move it off screen and run away at the same time. It's quite cool actually. Let's try this again. Controlling the arm is a little bit tricky. Playing with the Xbox controller, as you can see. Well, you can't see, but there we go. That's about right. Yeah, you have to use You see this? It's up to 3 sections. The arm. You have to control the red part with the right stick. You control the blue part with the left and right triggers, and you control the green part with the left and right bumpers. It's a little bit tricky to get the hang of. Like that up there. Okay, I'm going to actually concentrate to actually try and beat the stage, because it's getting a bit boring. You watch me do this over and over again, I'd imagine. Ah, fuck. It's quite a hard jump, that one. Ugh. There we go. Okay, let's move this over here. That's about right, I say. It's a little bit tricky as well because based on where the arm is, sometimes the controls are kind of backwards. Like you think you have to move the right stick left to go left, you actually have to move it right to go left, because I think because it's up on the ceiling, it's kind of backwards, I think. Right, let's try this again. Oh fuck. One complaint I do have is that the jumping is not, the way the character controls here is not amazing. It is, I mean, it doesn't feel terrible, but I kind of wish the character had a little bit more precision to his jumps. He's not the best to control, I find. It's not awful, but it could be better. Okay, let's move this arm back over. I find controlling the arm over here is best to do it in just kind of very small increments at a time, and then if you do that, it kind of makes it a bit easier. If you do kind of big swinging movements, you will usually make a mistake. Okay, let's jump down. Got 4 seconds. Oh, that's right. Oh no. Ah, shit. Yeah. Fuck. We have got it. Yeah, we've got to do it in the right amount of time. I was pressed the stick the wrong way again. Man, I'm really fucking up this stage. And I've been on this stage for like 5 minutes now, I think. Okay. It's not actually that difficult. But yeah, as you can see here, the actual stage doesn't take you long to figure out how to beat it, but it's just actually executing it, which is the difficult part. Ah, man, those spikes. Okay, got it this time. Okay. Let's jump down. Ah, there we go. Nice. So the arm can move through. So to hit the switch on the ceiling, that will. I should open the little barrier here. There we go. Now all we have to do now is just get the green arm to the other side. So I'm going to jump up on the platform. Let's move that up there. Move that up there. There we go. Now all we have to do now is get the arm down. Swing it round. And then we move the arm over there. There we go. And that's that stage done. Okay, so let's move on to the next stage. What do these switches do then? Okay, I think I have to press all these within the time limit, I'm guessing. Okay, 3 seconds. Fucked up. Ah. Okay, that did nothing. What's over here then? Okay, there's red barriers in the way. Okay, I think I see what to do. I guess we have to very slowly move the arm over in the right order here. So let's press the switch here. Get that one out of the way. Let's try this one over here. Oh. Try that again. Okay, this is oh fuck it up. Okay, this stage's not too difficult. You just have to do it in the right order. Fuck. Yeah, I think for the price you're asking, this game is pretty decent value. It took me about an hour to clear the kind of first set of stages, just because there was I mean, the levels are quite. Oh fuck! Ah shit! Fuck that with the spikes there. Okay, I got the stage anyway now. Yeah, the game is oh god. The game is. Some of the levels are quite tricky. Well, as you can see on the last stage, we got stuck for a good, 10 minutes or so on that stage. It felt like about 10 minutes. It might have been less than that, actually. Not be too hasty here. Let's not jump here, because if we jump, we're going to die. There we go. So we should be able to press for this one. That one didn't quite turn them all off though. Have to do some sort of combination here to get through the last little bit here. Maybe you have to press all of them. You definitely have to press this one. Oh fuck! No. Ugh. Let's try again. Now you can control the arm when it's off screen, but obviously you're taking a bit of a risk because you don't know where it's going. So probably best not to do that if you can avoid it, unless you're like really good at the game. Okay, let's get through here, and then I will figure out what we have to do. Oh, almost fucked that up. Okay, so we have to get through these 3 laser beams here. So just press this one, and this one, I guess. I think we actually clear them out, I think. But we have to be pretty quick to get through. So let's press this one. Nothing. So yes, these 3 down here we have to press. Now we can actually ah shit, okay. We can actually, what we can do is just press the buttons and then move the arm across for actually looking, I guess. Because we're wasting time otherwise. Oh, there we go. Ah, no! Oh, God. The character he is a little bit kind of slippy, I guess. He's... I don't know. That's probably the best way to describe it, I guess. The character kind of movement. And the jumping does feel a little bit... I don't know. The jumping just feels... It's kind of almost too responsive. Like you jump and you kind of fly off in the air sometimes. But, yeah, like I said, the character controls okay, but could be better, I guess. Okay, I'm going to concentrate now to actually beat the stage, I think. Because I think all this talking is kind of distracting me a little bit. Okay, let's get through here. Oh, okay. So if we press all 3 switches, and then if we just, yeah, we should be able to just zoom past, I think. To press them quick though as well. Ah, no! Oh, God. Embarrassing myself a bit here. I'm not going to do too many stages. Probably going to do about 5 of the stages, I guess, in the video here. I think 5 will probably be a decent number for you to get a good idea of what the game is kind of all about. Okay. Oh no! Oh God! I'm being too cautious on the jump at the end. Okay, we got this now. Oh no! Oh God! I keep messing up that last jump. Okay, let's try again. Okay. There we go, and we've done it. Okay, that was made it more difficult than I needed to there, but we made it through. So I think the game is probably pretty decent value for the money. Like I said, it is only £5 or about $8 or so. The game, I'd say the game is probably about, well, it depends on how fast you get through it, but like I said, the first 10 stages took about an hour. So, you know, in these 10 stages probably take about the same. So it's probably about 3 to 4 hours of content for your money there, which is not too bad for the price, I don't think. And oh fuck, yeah, you're getting pretty decent little game here. Nice little bit of puzzle solving, good little kind of mixture of kind of puzzle solving and kind of platforming. There isn't anything too bad to really complain about. Like I said, I think my biggest complaint is the controls. The character doesn't feels okay but not great, and the arm movement is a little bit can be a little bit confusing sometimes. You do get the hang of it after a while, but sometimes you die sometimes just because you're just a bit confused about which way you're supposed to move. Like, so there's a switch up here I have to press. Okay, I have to wait for the sword blade to go past, I guess. I'll quickly move up. Ah, fuck. But I do like the kind of challenge of the game. I do like the way how the game is fairly challenging though. So come down a bit first. Oh shit. We realised the game had a bit more music. I've got the music turned down at the moment, but you can probably hear that the music just kind of repeats itself over and over again. It's not kind of awful music or anything, but it is a little bit repetitive. Kind of fucked that up there. So now the arm is on the bottom, it is actually kind of moving how you'd expect it to move, with the left stick's kind of moving it left and right, and this kind of goes left and right as well, based on the left and right bumpers. Okay, let's try and get through here. It's not going to work. Oh, that works. Oh yeah, I didn't think of that. You can just kind of do it like this. So obviously you can go through walls. Need a better angle than that though there, I think. Okay, if we want to wait for the sword blade to go past, should we be able to go straight up? A bit careful though. Ah shit. No, that is pretty tight through there. But each stage will take you quite a few goes to beat, I find. If we do this. There we go, that's quite an easy way to do it. What if I do it like this? By the way, it's quite hard to move multiple arms at the same time. I find it easier just to move one piece of the arm at a time. Ah! Yeah, it is easier doing it one arm at a time. Ah, fuck that up. Oh shit. Let's go round. Oh, fuck that up. I've not really got any major complaints against the game, really, to be perfectly honest. Ah, fuck. Other than maybe the difficulty, but then I suppose the game's difficulty is kind of a little bit of a kind of personal preference, really. Some people are going to... I think if you're after a game that's quite difficult, this one's probably going to do quite well for you, I think. Okay, let's try and get past here. So, there we go. I need to try and get up here now. This is brutal, this bit here. Let's go. Yeah, that is pretty brutal. I shouldn't think there's a better way to do it. I think that's probably the best way to do it. You just have to be really quick about how you do it, I think. Oh, shit. I think we're okay. Ah, fuck. Ah, shit, that's quite difficult. Let's get through. Up again. Hopefully, don't mind watching me just die over and over again. If I keep dying, I think I will just do a little bit of an edit here just to get through this bit. This bit's probably not that fun to watch me die over and over again. Okay, through there now. Let's try and get through here now. Ah, fuck. Okay, I'm going to edit this bit out now and come back once I actually make it through this little section here, because this is quite hard, this bit. So back in a second. Okay, so I made it through. Actually, accidentally found an easy way to get through by just doing it like this and jumping up from there. I was trying to get the orb kind of up here, but this is actually a much easier way to actually do it, as you can see here. If we drop down onto it, we just missed the saw blade here, as you can see. So anyway, this press the switch, and then we can get through this section here. Okay, so what do we do here then? So I guess we have to just bring the... Can we bring the arm through here? Let's make sure that doesn't get hit. So obviously if that gets hit, you have to go back all the way back to the beginning again, which is not going to be much fun. So there's definitely a way to bring the arm down across. You can move. The arm can be moved. But usually, have to press. Usually, there's like a switch you have to press in order to do it. Oh, there's a switch there. Okay, so I have to get across there, and then press the switch to bring the arm across. So I guess we have to jump down here, I guess. And then try and make this jump here, which is not going to be much fun, but we have to try it anyway. Ah! Oh, we just made it. Okay, let's jump up here. Up here. Okay, let's move this across. Just be careful how we go. Just don't hit the wall and have to start again. Okay, let's go down here. Oh, there's the exit there. Okay, almost at the end of the level. Very slowly make our way through. And we're home free. Okay. Looks like there's some sort of secret up there by the looks of it, but it's going to be the end of the level. Okay, that's that one done. This is quite an interesting one. Dead already. Let's make our way down. Just avoid the spikes. As you can see, the game's kind of got a fairly decent kind of visual style going for it. Nothing amazing, like, but it looks decent. It's kind of got a little bit of a, I guess you'd say, kind of a 16-bit look, I suppose you could say. It's kind of, I mean, the character's kind of got a fairly retro look to him, but the backgrounds are a little bit more detailed than that. It doesn't look it's just kind of a nice, kind of fairly clean visual style the game's got going for it. Nothing too fancy, but it does the job. So as you can see down there, that arcade cabinet on the left, that is actually the entrance to a secret stage, if we can get over there. I might try and get over there if I can. Not sure I'm going to make it. I'm going to make it to the next platform yet. This is going to be fairly tricky, this bit, but we can... Okay, we can actually double jump there on the way down, so... Yeah, okay, so shouldn't be too difficult to get down to the bottom there. A few more tries. And we made it. I'm not sure we're going to get over there, to be honest. Oh no! Ah, fuck. Okay, this is going to be actually a little bit irritating here, because we're going to die a lot at the beginning here. Yeah, as you can see here, the kind of difficulty comes more just from the platforming more than the kind of arm parts of the game. Yeah, controlling the arm. Yeah, that bit's tricky there with the kind of anti-gravity field there that's in the way there. Yeah, getting over that arcade cabinet's going to be pretty tricky. So I guess we have to run across, jump, then jump again. Can we? Oh, there we go, made it. Okay, so there's a switch over there. So let's try and make it over to there if we can. We can only jump once apparently. If we could jump twice. Nope, we can only jump once. So I kind of fucked that up there a little bit. There we go. I think we've got this level down now, I think. Jump there. Nice. And across. Jump. Not quite. So those, I don't know if you saw them there, but there are little kind of gun turrets there that are going to shoot at us. So the game has kind of got a nice kind of variety of kind of deadly traps that kind of are trying to kill you. Jump. Ah man, you have to really time the jump really late there on that one, on that last jump there. Fuck that up. Yeah, so as you see, the game is kind of involves dying a lot over and over again. Kind of has a little bit of a kind of Super Meat Boy kind of feel to it. Kind of seems a bit weird saying that, just because it is kind of a... It's almost kind of become a cliche at this point to kind of say it's kind of a bit like Super Meat Boy. Yeah, I'm not quite sure how you time that jump there. I think that's kind of a fairly kind of apt comparison, really, considering that the game basically revolves around dying a lot and kind of tricky platforming. I mean, the kind of arm mechanics are in the game. Kind of almost feel like they're there just to kind of add a little bit of kind of variety to the game, just to make it a little bit different. It's because without this, it would be a little bit bland, I suppose. Without this kind of arm we have to kind of control. Let's see if we can make this jump. We should be able to double jump. No, it's not letting me double jump for some reason. Okay, made it across. Yeah, I can double jump here, but when I jump across I can't double jump for some reason, which is a bit odd. Oh, there we go. Okay, I have to make it across here now without getting shot, which is going to be a little bit tricky. Ah, shit. Probably shouldn't have done the double jump there. So we can double jump. For some reason it wasn't letting me the last time. Not quite sure why. There we go. Nice, okay. Cleared this area now. Okay, we died there, not quite sure why, because we didn't hit anything, which is a bit odd. And it would be nice to kind of see the game have proper controller support as well. The game has only got partial controller support on Steam. There's actually one area of the game where I got really stuck, just because you had to press a switch to bring the arm across the stage, and I had no idea how to actually do that. Oh, because the game didn't really have like a prompt to tell me, because it didn't really have proper controller support. So we cleared that stage, nice. So that was 2 forces. Let's do. We'll do one more. And might do one more after that, and then I think I'll end the video because there's not really a ton to really say about this game. It's just a lot of this, but it is fairly enjoyable, and it is. Oh shit! And I've had a reasonable amount of fun playing it. I think for the price, it's well worth checking out. I think. Okay, it's a bit tricky here. So we can get past. Okay. Oh. One thing I forgot to, I forgot to mention, I haven't had a chance yet, but you can actually use the arm to block these turrets. So if we put this here, that should block their line of sight so we can get past without getting shot, hopefully. Oh, okay, that didn't quite work how I planned because they shot the little orb. But I do like how you kind of have to control these two kind of separate entities with one control scheme. The best levels in the game, I think, are the ones where you kind of have to kind of use your character and your arm together to kind of beat the stage, I think. Let's actually put the orb up the top then, so it can't be shot. Let's put that there. You can bring the arm back down, I guess. It's like I said, the last stage was kind of a pure platforming stage, and it was alright, but okay, put it there, it shouldn't get shot, hopefully. Yeah, levels like this are kind of a bit more, they're just a bit more interesting, really. Kind of play up to the game's kind of strengths, really, because as a platform, like I said, just as a platform, it's not the kind of most interesting, really. Ah, shit, fuck that up. Yeah, the game should obviously, it's better when the game kind of plays up to its kind of unique kind of selling point, I suppose. Let's put that there. Let's go up. Gonna block those. Nice. Just be careful here. I guess we can do that, which just did something. What did that do? I'm not entirely sure what that actually did, to be honest. Oh, I guess it turned off that laser beam, I guess. Put it about there. Should be alright, I think. Oh shit! Ooh. Yeah, we're right there. So I'm guessing if we press the switch and go straight up, it should be alright. I hope. Oh, quick! Come on! Now, okay, we have to be pretty quick there getting through. I think I've got this level down now. I think shouldn't be too difficult to get through this level. Oh shit! Fuck that up. Hopefully this video hasn't been too boring to watch, because like I said, I've died quite a lot. Normally, I think just commentating the game and talking at the same time has made it a bit more difficult than what it normally would be. But some of the levels are quite tricky. Like I said, in the first kind of stages I played, when I wasn't recording, I did die quite a lot on those as well, but not quite as much as I have here, to be honest. Okay, we're up this time. Ah! I'm not going to be able to move up. Oh shit, we died there. I'm not going to be able to move the arm up to block the guns in time for this gun up here, so I'm going to have to kind of hope that I can get past that one without getting shot. I think I should be able to do that. Oops, not get that hit by the... That should be alright. Let's go up. Yeah, there is a kind of reasonable. Okay, that's not quite going to work. But I guess what I could do is move it when I get to the switch, maybe, and then maybe the guns won't kind of go for me. Maybe. Yeah, I think there's a kind of reasonable amount of variety in the game to kind of keep it interesting. There is each stage is kind of a little bit different from the last one, as you can see here. The game does a pretty good job of kind of keeping it a bit of variety, just to kind of keep it, you know, a little bit interesting. I don't think I've played 2 stages which are kind of the same, really, to be honest. Each one is just a little bit different kind of challenge each time. So now we're here. We should be able to duck here, I guess, and move the. Fuck like that. So I think that's the plan, anyway, is to get there and then move the arm back up to block this. The other turret up here. Okay, so let's do this. But yeah, once you kind of get the hang of it, the arm does get a little bit easier to control once you kind of start getting the hang of it. When you play for the first few levels of the game, you will probably be. It'll take a few levels to kind of wrap your head around kind of controlling the arm, but the first few stages are fairly easy. Okay, so now we're here. We should be able to move this back up now. What I could do though is put that there, and then maybe because this only has to be like here. So if I do that, maybe that'll block. Okay, I should block it enough for me to get through. Yeah, okay. Oh, there's another switch there. Okay, so I have to bring the arm back up again. Just be careful to get hit, because I'm going to have to do this all again. Like that. There we go. Let me put that there. Then I can hit the switch. Let's bring it up a little bit higher than that. There we go. That's done something. Let's take this back down. I think there was another switch down there to press as well. As you can see, the levels are. We can't actually get back down now, can we? I don't think so. I think now we're up here. We're actually stuck up here. I think. I didn't miss a switch, did I? I hope not. No, there is another switch down there. But how do I get back down? I don't think there's any way to get back down. It's a bit of an odd one. Because the exit's there, but we have to press another switch to open it. But then I can't open it without getting out, unless I can use the orb to hit it. I think I'd just smash it, to be honest. Oh shit! Fuck that. Okay, I think I'll cut here briefly just to kind of figure this level out, because I'm not sure how to actually beat this one now. Okay, I'll be back in a second. Okay, so I'm back, and I think I figured out the solution. Quite a tricky stage, this one, but I think I know how to do it. So this, let's bring the arm up here. I think I know what to do now. I think I know how to get back down after going up here. Just press the switch. Now that we are here, I think what I have to do is... let's just test it first. See, if I jump into here, it's going to send me up into the spikes. If I put this in the way, then I can stand on it. So yeah, that does actually work. So it took me a little while to figure that out, but yeah, okay, we know what to do now. So I'm going to have to very quickly press the switch and then make my way back down. Oh no! Oh, almost messed up there. There we go, do that, and we're back down. Oh, no, no! Oh, okay, got hit again. Okay, let's try again. We know how to beat the stage now. And I was really stuck on this stage for a while. Actually quite cool though, how you can do that. The game has a surprising amount of depth to it, to be honest. It is surprising how many different things you can do with the arm and the character kind of together. Yeah, because like I said, it took me quite a while to figure out how to do that there. It just took a while for it to kind of click, you know. But I had that kind of light bulb moment after looking at it for a while and realized, oh yeah, you can. Why don't you try that? And it actually worked. So there we go. Let's put this back up here. That there. Block that. Just put that in the way of that, just to make sure it's nice and blocked. That should work. There we go. Okay. Just bring the arm into position. Careful not to hit it. There we go. Almost hit the wall there. This game is actually quite... It is pretty difficult, to be fair. It's not an easy game, this one. Okay, let's get the arm back in position. Let's actually bring it down a little bit, I think. Okay, that should work. Okay, let's do that. Do that. I guess that's back down. I have to... I'm going to try and block this while I come down. Okay, that works. Ooh. Okay, that's blocking that, okay. I need to get down to that switch down there, press that, and then should be able to get out then. This isn't... Yeah, it's going to be a bit tricky to pulling this off, to be honest. How are we going to do this? Let's do that. Okay, I need to bring the... No! Ah, man, that is... It's quite hard. It's pretty tricky angles there you have to pull off, but... yeah, I'm going to try one more time, but if not, I will end the video, I think. I can't do it this time. Because it might take me a few goes to do this, and it's not going to be that fun to watch. So, I'll kind of wrap up here, I think, and then kind of do a little conclusion here. So that's, yeah, that's a Pivot Pilot by Deadspot Games, they were called, weren't they? I think £5 on Steam or $8. It's yeah, I'd say it's pretty good value for money as well, because you're getting quite a lot of, well, I think you're getting quite a lot of game here for your money as well, because I've been playing for, well, I've actually been playing for about 2 hours, and I've already cleared 15 to 40 stages, but I think part of that's just because I've been kind of a little bit... Well, these stages take me a long time to beat because I've been commentating at the same time, which has kind of thrown me off a little bit, I think. I think some of these stages would have gone through a little bit quicker if I hadn't been commentating, but one more go. Yeah, it's a nice little game. It's not amazing, but I think, like I said, for the price, I think it's pretty worth checking out for the price. And yeah, it's pretty good little kind of platformer with kind of little puzzle elements. It's kind of got a fairly nice little original kind of concept as well. And it's kind of controlling two kind of different characters. Well, not one is a character, one of them's obviously a inanimate object. But controlling two kind of different things in the game at the same time, and kind of having, you know, them kind of be having these kind of large levels where you kind of have to, you know, control one character maybe not even on the screen at the same time. You know, it's quite cool actually. Move that a little bit higher, I think. There we go. Okay, let's get the arm into position. Okay, if I don't do it this time, then I will cut the video up then, I think. Yeah, this bit's not too difficult now. I've got this part pretty much down now. It's just the getting back down part which is the tricky part. Okay, that should be alright. Bring it down a little bit. Okay, let's make our way back down. Yeah, so this bit's pretty tricky, I think. If we need to bring the blue and the red bit down first, so it blocks the weapon, blocks the gun turrets down here, before kind of jumping down. Okay, that works. Oh, there we go. Okay, now we can press the switch. There we go. So that's that level beat, as long as we don't do anything stupid. Let's put that there. There we go. And level beat. Okay. So this, let's go back to the main menu. So like I can see there's 40 stages. So like I said, about 3 to 4 hours of content of the game. There's also these kind of secret stages. I didn't show one off. I've beaten one here. They are quite difficult actually, the secret stages, but little challenge for you to go for on top of the extra stages. Yeah, Pivot Pilot. It's quite good actually. Yeah, that's a good value for money. It's only £5. It's decent amount of content. Yeah, not really a whole lot to complain about. I think it's maybe a bit more music and a bit more kind of sound effects, and maybe make the controls a little bit more fluid just to make it a bit easier. But overall, pretty good game, I'd say. So that's been another episode of the Spotlight, where I look at games which aren't that popular on Steam but deserve a bit of love. And I think this one, for the price, this one is worth checking out. I think if it was a bit more expensive, I'd maybe be a bit more cautious. But for considering that it's quite cheap, I think this one is actually worth checking out because it's quite good value for money, and you're getting quite a decent amount of game and a pretty decent challenge as well because the game is not that easy. So yeah, I guess that'll do it for Pivot Pilot. Quite difficult to say multiple times. Pivot Pilot. Yeah, I'll see you in the next episode of the Spotlight, where I'll take another look at a game on Steam which doesn't have much attention but deserves it. I've been Jacob. This has been the Spotlight, and I'll see you in the next episode. So you can leave me a like, comment or dislike or all that shit that people say, and I have to say it as well. And yeah, bye for now. Bye.